TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Did you find the angle where Roddy Piper painted himself black against Bad News pretty racist?
I did. I found. Well, I don't know if I. Let's not say racist. Let's just say it was distasteful.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to be careful about using that word because when people hear me, sometimes they may think I'm the one that's racist. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that.
If you had something you thought was distasteful in WWF, is it a place where you could go to people and complain, or do you think WWF's a place where you just kept your mouth shut?
Well, it was a place where it would probably have been advisable that you keep your mouth shut. Now, that's my problem. I'm outspoken, just like a few minutes ago, said somebody I told you. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, people have greater respect for you when you're like that. Mm-hmm. It's like they say, okay, this person is real. I mean, I might not like what he said, but I respect the fact that he wasn't two-faced with me. And he said what was on his mind, and I know where he is, where he's thinking. And I think that's why I lasted in the WWF as long as I did, because I would march in Vince McMahon's office in a red hot second, just like the Sapphire thing. We talked about that. I went to him and talked to him about that. I didn't like it and appreciate it. I thought it was that old stepping fetching type of mentality. I thought it was degrading to African Americans. I thought it was a put down. I thought it was a slap in the face, and I wouldn't told him that.
What was the reaction?
When you get your wrestling company, then you name somebody what you want to name them. But that wasn't verbatim. I mean, what he said. I'm saying that right. Figuratively and in essence. Well, let's put it like that. We saw Sapphire, right? We didn't see any change. So that tells you what his reaction was. Yeah, he didn't care. But I felt good because I told him how I felt. And,
what was all?
Now, the gimmick you said, I think that's what you asked. How did I like it?
Right.
See, again, that would go to a stereotype thing. If you know they set it up like, where did he get his money? Where did he get his money? And then, well, he's got some friends from Colombia, so you know what that suggests. And it's always the same thing, just like the Dusty Rhodes thing. The very first woman they brought in to do that type of a thing, was Juanita Wright. Sapphire. So again, there we go, the stereotype. Whereas with the white girls, and I know when I say that, y'all say he seemed like he puts emphasis on the white girl. So, maybe he's had this prejudice. And no, I'm trying to make a point. With the white girls, they are all Coca-Cola bottle figures.
All right.
And long haired, blonde, blue eyed, pretty. I remember that time when I was co-host on Raw when it first started out, and Vince, myself, Bobby Heenan, and Kurt Hennig, and the young lady, I think her name was, my goodness, I can't even remember now. My goodness, let me think for just a second. Was it? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. But she was good looking, and I made the joke that. They said, what do you think about this young lady? And I said, when I look at her, I see the work of God. Because man can't make it like that. And so what's the point I'm trying to make? Well, then when they got ready to bring a black woman in, you got a big old fat, see what I'm saying?
Right.
Polka dots and the whole nine. And that was a stereotype thing because that was your black maid. And so I kind of got bad taste in my mouth behind that type of stuff at the time.
Did you ever experience any racism early on in your career?
Early on, and throughout, yes. And I won't bite my tongue about that. I mean, wrestling is a white man's sport. you know, say in the day of Rufus Jones, in the day of Ernie Ladd, Tiger Conway, not junior, I mean senior, Bobo Brazil, Sweet Daddy Siki. Did I say Ernie Ladd? Right. Thunderbolt Patterson. In that day, when a black would call, and an African American would call in the office, they say, "Well, we've already got Rufus Jones in here. We've already got." You remember Dory Dixon?
I don't know who he is.
In the '60s, man, he was Dory Dixon. He was a big star. Well, we've already got Ernie Ladd in here or something like that. You know, we already got one black, and that thing was that one black would draw all the blacks. You know, but everybody else was white. You know, you need them one white. You know, see. So yeah, it's like that, and then even to this, and that's the one thing, and I won't bite my tongue about. Every time that they come out with a gimmick for an African American, it's got to be some stereotype, pimp, you know, all that.
Something that symbolizes the culture, kind of.
Well, it doesn't symbolize.
Not, you know,
I'm going to tell you off.
No, but it was a poor choice of words.
Well, yeah, well, it really was, and it doesn't symbolize a culture. It's a stigma.
Stigma, right?
Stereotype.
It's a stereotype.
That's
and
what
it's going into the worst part of a culture and taking that and highlighting it. That white pimps.
Exactly.
They're white drug czars. As a matter of fact, you know, that's who become the billionaires from drugs. It's not black people. We don't have boats and ships to bring that stuff in. You know, our people who are highlighted are just the bottom people. So yeah, rationing is extremely racial and prejudice. Yeah.
Do you think it was worse in the 60s and 70s compared to now? Throughout your...
No, I think it was better in the 70s than it is now. I think it has progressively gotten worse. I mean, this is the year 2005, and when they bring... look at the Godfather thing. The whole train that the WWF did. You know, that's just typical.
What's your opinion on Thunderbolt Patterson? He's very vocal. Do you think that's good for the business? Or do you think sometimes he's too vocal?
Well, I think it doesn't matter. What I mean by that, when you say, well, do you think it's good for the business? It doesn't matter about the business. Business take care of itself. The business makes millionaires out of people. The business makes millions and millions of dollars off people and off the backs of stereotyping a certain percentage of ethnicities. That's not just black. They take advantage.
Look at the Japanese.
Yeah, same thing. So, and I don't want to come off like a racist, you know.
Right.
But you know, I'm saying, well, he sounds like he's a racist. No, I'm not. I'm not a racist at all, you know. But I do know the business will exploit anything it can to make money. You know, it always has, and that's the way it's going to be. You know, it's just that simple. Women,
gimmicks.
Yeah, you know, look what's happening now. You know, male managers are extinct.
It's true.
Unless we get some implants, you know, or something.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.